Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Business Talk with Ivan. And today I'm joined by a lovely lady called Lydia, all the way from Cambridge, here in the UK. Good morning, Lydia. How are you?
Good morning, Ivan. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. How is the weather down in Cambridge?
It's miserable, cold, but I can deal with it. So it's good.
Bright for me, but a bit cold, yeah?
Yes, very cold, yeah.
Okay. For the people who are watching this all over the world, they're probably sat in lots sunnier places, in warmer places than us. So we're not jealous in the slightest, are we, at all? So
no, it's good. Well, it's better than Germany because I just came back from Germany. So
that's right. Yeah, you had a nice weekend at the markets, didn't you? Did you have a good time?
Oh yes, I met lots of people. So hopefully, I'm going to have some very good, prospective clients, so prospective business partners.
That's what you want. Yeah. Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, thank you for making the time today. Okay, I really do appreciate it. So, I want to really get to know you and find out about your life before and now as well, to be fair, in terms of being involved in the business. So my first question is, tell me about your life before this business. What do you do? What was your life like before?
Well, I am a health visitor by profession, working for the NHS. I have worked for the NHS for 15 years. I've got 2 children, 2 girls, 15 and 3. So I've got both ends of the spectrum. And they keep me very busy.
I'm sure.
They do.
Very different ways.
So 3, 15, teenager, 2, 3-year-olds, they act the same, basically.
Wow.
Even though, much older. I basically have been working for the NHS for over 15 years, and I've just decided to leave the NHS because I needed some time for my business. So I wanted to do a few days business and then a few days my really, really lovely profession that I really love. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I love my job. Absolutely love it. Health visiting. So I still want to do it, but I'm taking time out of the NHS, and I'm doing privately and concentrating on my business as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's working really well.
Is it? Okay, that's
good.
In
like today, it's my business day, but then I also juggle it with my 3-year-old who's starting preschool. So I'm able to drop her off, pick her up, spend the morning with her, and when I drop
lovely, her, isn't it? That's really nice.
Walking distance, so we walk it, chat. Then I come back home, focus on my business, do stuff, and then pick her up at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, then walk back home. Have a nice chat. It's those 2 days I love them because I haven't had a chance to really spend that much time with my kids, but I do now.
Oh, that's amazing. That's fantastic. And that's great that you can do that as well. So
yes,
that's the plus of the point of the business, absolutely. So how did you find out about this business then?
Oh, well, it is an advert I saw on Facebook. It appealed to me, but then I thought, I saw it and it caught my eye, but I left it for a while.
Okay.
And then probably a week, and then went back to it and signed on, registered.
Yeah.
So I watched the webinar, everything that I read or watched was quite appealing to me. And I thought, well, that is the kind of life I would like, spend more time with my children, my family, be able to, what I'm doing now, see my 3-year-old off and on from school, take her, spend the morning with her. She's here with me. So don't be surprised if she just pops in and, Mommy, I would like this and that. And, it works amazing. So at the moment, I'm in my office, as you can see.
Yeah.
One screen off, one is on. Oh, that's my Facebook page.
That's a good segue into the next question. Tell me about your Facebook page.
So I am in my little office. It's not little, it's big, but it's full of books. I share it with my husband, so
Right. Okay.
I've got
No,
the bigger side, of course. And yeah, so I'm quite happy with
Good.
what's
Good.
happening at the
Good.
less
So,
stressful. And the other thing I didn't mention is, I feel financially happy. Yeah, I've only just started not very long ago, but whatever is happening, how things are going is pretty great. So I'm happy. Health wise, I feel much better. It's been amazing, I have to say.
fantastic. So you mentioned your business page there. You got it on your screen there behind you. So
Yes.
I had a look at it earlier, and it's very much around. So it's family, isn't it? So I think it's kind of showing your day-to-day life. I think it's probably a good way of explaining what the page is about. Is that fair to say?
Yes, absolutely. Mine is about my day-to-day life, what I do, if I'm traveling, if I'm, and I am spontaneous as well. I could just do something and post it. I just love my page, just show people who I am. I'm just a normal, ordinary person. I'm a child at heart sometimes, and yeah, it's good. Yeah, I have a 3-year-old, so hello, I have to go underneath tunnels and jump in muddy puddles, and I love it.
Yeah. The things you have to do when you're a parent, you see, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
It's not funny, but it is fun, isn't it? That's the thing, you see. It brings a child in you, doesn't it? So
yeah, it does. It's great. This morning I posted. We were still in bed. We had read a book, and we were watching Justin's House, and I just took a picture. She loves selfies, so she said, "Mommy, let's do a selfie." I'm like, "Oh, let's do it." I don't look great, but that will do. So we took a selfie, posted it, and yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, that's really good. So you joined this business, and obviously you started then going through the training and getting through the process of getting yourself set up. How long did it take from when you, I guess, signed on, if you want to call it that, to kind of getting going? How long did that take for you?
It took me less than a month, because maybe about 2.5 weeks.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I read the emails every day. I rewatched the webinar a few times, and I'm thinking, do you know what? What is the worst that could happen? Yeah. So I went for it, and the registration fee, I paid it, and I'm like, you know what? That's it. If I lose it, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Suddenly,
you're absolutely right. It's risk-free, isn't it? We offer that refund.
Yeah. So, I'm never going to find out unless I try.
Yeah, absolutely. So once you did join and you then started working your way through the training, how long did that take you before your website was up and running and you were going? How long did that process take for you?
Actually, once I was in, that's the mean. When I'm in, and 100%. So I took a whole week to do my training, set myself up, and up running within a week, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Because I was determined. I was focused. Okay, if I'm doing it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So,
fair play to you. Well,
I had
a lot of work.
Yeah, I had a week off, coincidentally. So I used it to set myself up, get up and running, and and actually Lilybeth said I'm the fastest business owner she's seen, because I just went for it, did it, because
I mean, fantastic. That's amazing.
The webinar tells you everything, and then you read the emails, and once you pay the registration, you see what goes on, and it's just very legit. The people I've met, I haven't met you, but I know you.
I know.
I've known you for a while.
It feels like we've been friends forever. We literally met about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, and when we meet, we know all about each other. I've met so many other people, and we know each other already, so the actual community is, I wouldn't ask for anything more. I've met lots of friends, and I'm so glad I did. I just took that leap of faith and went in. And I all in.
So what was your kind of, when you think about before you started in terms of development and what you've had to learn coming into this business, what has it been a steep learning curve for you, or has it actually felt relatively kind of easy for you? How has that journey been in terms of learning all the skills that you need to do this?
Funny enough, I've never been computer wizard. I didn't know much about computers, to be quite honest. I have my phone, my iPad, and I know how to access emails and do the basics. Mm-hmm. So that kind of, crossed my mind when I joined. But the training is just so spot on. You watch the webinars, the videos that explain everything that you have to do. So you have to go step by step. If you skip, then you're doomed for life, actually. So you follow it. I followed it from A to Z. And as I was watching and doing the training, I was putting that into action. And that's how it worked for me. And it was just very smooth sailing, simply because I did it from beginning to end. You can be tempted to skip a bit, but, it's not advisable.
No, I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like any training, it's best not to cut corners.
Absolutely, and it's set that way, isn't it? Training, we literally take people through it step by step. I think that is a key message, that you don't need any experience to do this. You can, no matter what your background is, no matter what your age is, this business is absolutely set up to support you through that. And you've also got your mentor and your coach as well, and the community. And the community of 33,000 people.
That is the best thing that has happened to me, honestly. The community, and there are people that are very easy to chat to or ask questions, or you can just chat to anyone. And I've chatted to you just out of the blue, and here we are. It's just amazing. You don't find this in any ordinary life,
or any other business, that is what makes this business needs.
In my job, I see people, families, they come in and go, that's it, but here, I went to Germany, I met more people over the weekend, and we talked about the business, and they were really intrigued, and we are friends already on Facebook, and they're gonna read and watch the webinar, and these are people I just met in the Christmas market, so in a cafe, and it's just awesome. I wouldn't change it for anything.
No, that's amazing. That is amazing. when we think about this business, so you think about the top, the top three benefits, biggest benefits, unique selling points of this business. What jumps in your mind? What do you think those are?
Selling point for the business.
Well, just so like for me, like the 90% automated system, the fact that people only have to do 10% is a massive, unique aspect of this business that nobody else can offer. But what do you think that the biggest benefits are for people?
Oh, absolutely. Do saying that the 10%, because all you have to do, you don't think about it, but all you have to do is 10%. The 90% is done for you, because you just have to set yourself up.
Huge. It's absolutely huge, that really is.
Yes. And you don't have to go on your page every day. You can set up your posts, based on when you want them out, what time, and, I like checking my page every day, but I don't have to post on every day. I have done scheduled posts before when I was busy, and, you put the time, date, and it's there.
Yep.
So I just went to double check, is it there? It's there. And I was like, wow, amazing.
Yeah.
And the training, I have never done any training, not even in my job. It's, video, you can't fault videos. You can't fault watching something and learning and do it, you can go back to it. Yeah, you can go back. It doesn't matter 2 weeks ago or 8 months ago. You can always go back.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and if I'm doing something and I'm like, I'm not sure about this, you go on the training and try to find out which video will best, help you with whatever you're doing. And and the fact that I've never been, tech savvy, and I was worried initially, to be very honest with you. I was thinking, oh my God, how is this going to happen? How am I going to work around, all this technology? I have not even, that has not crossed my mind at all. I just followed, and everything is straightforward. Just do training, and that's it. If you want to pause the training, come back next day, 2 days, it's still there. You can start from wherever you want to. Yeah, and everything is there, covered. Yeah, I've had, a couple of business partners who have never been on Facebook, but they were able to set themselves up, and I told them, go through the training, follow step by step. If you have any problem, any questions, just ask me. And I got a message from one of them saying, oh my God, I've got a Facebook page, I've got a profile, I've got a Facebook page. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Yes, I do. And this lady had never had any, an account
on Facebook before, really.
I'm like, you're fine. She thought, I'm like, do the training. Just call me, text me anytime. And when she did, it was like, I've got a Facebook page, and I got an invite, like, friend request. And I'm like, well, hey, that is even better than mine. Yeah. It's amazing. I have to put it out there. It's just...
No, you're absolutely right. It is. And I think for me, because someone asked me the question not too long ago around why I kind of wanted to, I got involved in it. Here in the UK, I mean, there's so much going on, isn't it? When you think about Brexit, and we've got a general election next week. I mean, next week. It's next week.
Oh my God, I haven't thought of that.
Or by the time this video goes out, it'll be in a couple of days, actually. But there's so much insecurity, and it feels, like you need a backup. Right? And I kind of, I'm employed, and I'm grateful for the job that I've got. But I don't want to be living in constant fear that that job could be taken away from me, and and I've got to go and go out into the world and try and find another job. So I wanted a backup, something that could help me and my partner, whether it's now or for retirement.
Because it's for life.
It is, and that's what a digital business can do, isn't it? I mean, it is something that's potentially is there as a legacy, not just for you, but for your family as well, and for your kids. You are literally building something. And I love the fact that you can build it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of what it's like my child. It's like my baby. I'm so proud of doing this. I want to shout about it so much. You know what I mean? And it's an insect. Do you know what I mean? I love it. I do. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. Because there is my 3-year-old. Yes.
So let's say hello to her.
Look who's here. Who's
hello.
that?
Hello, Zuri. Hello. You gonna wave? You're on camera.
Are you gonna wave? You give Ivan a wave.
And I guess the next question I've now got for you is, how have things changed for you? So far, and where do you want to be in 12 months? What's a dream? Where what is it you want in 12, 18 months time? Where do you see yourself?
12 months time. I mean, in just 3.5 months, because I started in end of August, I have done actually very well. Things are moving really well. And like I told you, I left my NHS job. This enabled me to leave my NHS job. I'm still working because I love my job. Really, really love my job. So I've put 3 days into my job and 2 days, 3 days into my business. And so because I've got a 3-year-old who is starting preschool, she's already, I'm able to drop her off, pick her up, and I've got a 15-year-old who's a swimmer. I can drop her. She does very early mornings, Ivan. We up 3:30 in the morning.
What?
Yes, 3:30 in the morning.
3:30?
Yes. She trains 8 times a week. So she does Monday morning, Monday evening, Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening, off Wednesday, Thursday evening, Friday morning, Friday evening, Saturday morning. Yes.
Wow.
So all those mornings are very early from, I get up, if I'm working, I get up at 3, get ready for work, then drop her off, but wait for her and then take her to school, then go to work. So this is just,
time
great.
In your life, in your world to do that, don't you? And this business allows you to do that, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it absolutely allows me, because, the 2 days, which I call business and, days I spend with my 3-year-old.
Yeah.
Like today, she's here at 12 o'clock. I'll be dropping her off to school. Okay. And then I have 3 hours to focus and do, what I need to do. Maybe even clean the house, because there is not much to do other than emails, messages, and, if I need to check my page. But that's it. And then maybe doing some contracts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then pick her up and, spend evening with her. I didn't have this before. My full-time NHS job could not let me have this.
Do that. I get you.
And I am so grateful, and I choose which days to work, because I'm contracted. I choose which days I'm going to do, my job, and then which days I'm going to do my business. Right. And, what more can you ask for? I mean, financially, I've never been so comfortable, you know.
It's working basically, and that's amazing. That
you get paid and you don't expect it. I mean, I was away for the weekend. I returned and I had, money in my bank, and I was like, oh, great. I don't even think of where did it come from, and it's there.
Absolutely. It all starts with a webinar, doesn't it? It all started for you, like it did for me, by you watching a webinar, didn't it? So for people watching this interview now, tell them why you think they should watch this webinar.
Oh, this webinar, I mean, it's long. Yes, that kind of, people think, oh, it's a well-deserved hour. Yeah. So watch it to the end. You can pause it, if you're busy, then go back to it. But watch it till the end, because it gives you so much information before you even think of joining or just paying for the training. And so watch it. And if you want to change your life, if you want that change in life, this is it, really. Yeah. It is very legit. I mean, I'm speaking to you. I've never met you. You're interviewing me. Where do you do things like that? Yeah. And, I've got another interview lined up with someone I've never met. I've got clients in, business partners in Canada. I've got in Singapore. The most recent one was from, I think it's Morocco.
Wow.
Yeah. But all the people who sign on to my page, I've never seen them. I don't know them. They are from all walks of lives and different countries. And this business just works for you. You can be anywhere, take a break, you just want to answer anyone's message. Just quickly go to the toilet with your phone. That's it. You just need a Wi-Fi and a phone.
It's true. Yeah, the phrase "work from anywhere" literally does mean work from anywhere, doesn't it?
Yes, you can work from anywhere.
Get it?
So it is honestly worth it. But if you're not looking for change, then But if you need change, have that quality of life with family, friends, and yeah, this is it. And actually, because of this, I'm here, I'm talking to you. I would be working, like, doing clinic somewhere or something, but I have time to speak to you and, have this interview. It is quite a great opportunity. And thank you very much for,
my absolute pleasure. My absolute
interviewing me.
No, my absolute pleasure. So, so there you have it, everybody. Another fantastic and fascinating story from my business partner, Lydia. So thank you so much for your time this morning.
It was amazing.
Pleasure speaking to you. An absolute pleasure. And I truly am. I'm excited to see your journey. I could tell. When you just talk to somebody, you just know that you are going to fly. Seriously, I could tell.
Yeah. And we're gonna meet up because we do all these monthly meetups, and I honestly can't wait because I know you, and I'll see you in person, and it will be great. And so many other people.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had a meetup in Manchester last weekend actually, and that was
we have one this Saturday, the London meetup.
London. Yeah.
So
we work in a global business, isn't it? But you can still make a local connection. That in itself is fantastic. So
and there was one Windsor last weekend. Last Sunday.
Last week.
I was going, but something happened to my, so I couldn't make it. But I was set to go, but I couldn't make it. But there is every month, really. I'm going this Saturday, and I'm quite looking forward to it.
Yeah, our next one's January. We decided to skip December. It was too much of a scheduling challenge with Christmas and everything. So, But no, Lydia, so thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And to everybody watching, thank you for watching. And I will see you in the next episode of Business Talk. So until next time, Lydia, thank you. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.